South Africa have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So that's got things underway. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he goes cross-field. Aimed in towards the centre. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Moved on forwards. Panama are on the counter-attack. Godoy. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, easy pickings there.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Godoy. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's aimed into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Do have a chance to counter here. Cleared away. South Africa have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now here's the... Up he goes! And it's in! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Out to the right. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And a chance! Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Purring through the gears. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
There's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the counter is on. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. South Africa, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Applies the finish! Decent hits and on target. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. It is quite a run he's making here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So it is still 0-0. Moved on forwards. Now, what's he got in mind? Does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. They can counter here. It's run loose here. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear. Could move up a gear here. Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's out once more.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Does really well to win the ball there. Tries the cross, and that is not finding anyone. Played out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No way through, so back it comes. South Africa cannot keep hold of the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good spread. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Godoy, over to the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, they could break here. Godoy. That's really well manoeuvred. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. Godoy. And it's played forward. Half an hour played now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shot, surely! And it's a goal! And South Africa take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Panama have reclaimed it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Aim forwards. Godoy. Moved on forwards. Tries to dink it through. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Godoy. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's picked out the run. So what can they make of this? Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. South Africa looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Godoy. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Godoy. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Swings it across. Too much distance on that. Aim forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, what a climb! Gets good distance on it. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice control. That's really well manoeuvred. Out of play for a throw. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. That is lovely. Across it goes.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And that has been cleared. Have it back and can go again. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
South Africa deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
South Africa are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries to get it clear. Done delicately. It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Godoy. Aim forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Godoy. Played towards the other side. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Godoy. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Throw it. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Looks to the other side. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely shaped, and the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Very nicely done. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And that is out of play. Great chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he goes cross-field. And the finish! Panama keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread out to the left. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Godoy. Aim forwards. Great run on the overlap here. So who's he picking out? Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played towards the other side. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
South Africa are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's on a charge. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Godoy. Serves up across. Oh, the clearance is short. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Oh, nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! And again! Gets it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The lead is extended still further.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
South Africa find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Godoy. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's an inviting looking ball, that. South Africa have scored 2 quick goals here. Moved on forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in, surely! Oh, good spread. Elects to cross. That has been knocked clear and claimed it back swiftly. A chance to play it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Strong running down that left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Godoy. played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's had a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Godoy. Looks to the other side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's hoisted clear. Well read, nice interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely, and the shot! Danger averted for now. Godoy. Played towards the other side. Great run on the overlap here. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. He's making a real surge on the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And he goes cross-field. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. They get a throw in. Godoy. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Godoy. Aim forwards. Referee's given a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. was very necessary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Referee has just said play on. Out towards the flank. And it's played forward. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's trying the shot. Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. It's become a case of men against boys. Godoy. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Godoy. And there goes the final whistle. South Africa really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
South Africa really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.